He made Judy Garland a star, then gave her pills to keep her skinny. He signed Elizabeth Taylor at 9 years old, then paired her with adult men by 16. Louis B. Mayer ran MGM, the most powerful studio in the world, like a kingdom. But behind the velvet curtain, he was a tyrant with a god complex and a file on everyone, the studio that ate Hollywood. By the 1930s, Louis B. Mayer wasn't just a studio head. He was the highest paid man in America. MGM was his empire. His stars were his soldiers, and he played God with their careers. He sold fantasy to the public, glamorous lives, musical dreams, elegant love stories. But behind the scenes, he ruled with fear. If a star gained weight, he'd scream at them. If they got pregnant, he'd order a vacation, code for a studio-arranged abortion. You signed with MGM, and you belonged to Mayer. The stars he made and broke. Judy Garland was 13 when she signed. Mayer called her my little hunchback and forced her onto speed and sleeping pills to keep her thin. He told her she wasn't pretty, that her voice was all she had. Meanwhile, Jean Harlow was marketed as the platinum blonde, but Mayer reportedly covered up her abusive marriage and even tried to erase details of her mysterious death. He micromanaged Clark Gable, censored Greta Garbo, and forced Joan Crawford to get dental work to fix her smile. And if a star rebelled, he'd blacklist them, or worse, leak their secrets to the press. Control, surveillance, and secrets. Mayer kept a secret file on every major MGM player, their affairs, addictions, criminal behavior. His fixers worked overtime, covering up Leslie Howard's rumored espionage, hiding Spencer Tracy's drinking and violence, cleaning up Van Johnson's rumored homosexuality with staged romances. Mayer once said, "The only way to handle stars is to hang them by the ankles until the money comes out of their pockets." He wasn't joking. The fall of the king. In the late 40s, the studio system started crumbling. Mayer's control slipped. He clashed with Doris Sherry, a younger exec who wanted to make serious films, not glossy musicals. By 1951, Mayer was forced out of MGM. The man who built the Dream Factory was thrown out of his own castle. He died in 1957. At his funeral, hundreds of stars showed up. Some cried, others didn't shed a tear. Because for many of them, especially the women, Louis B. Mayer was never a mentor. He was the monster in the mirror. Mayer gave us Hollywood's golden age, but it was dipped in control, secrets, and power games. Drop some applause in the comments if you want more exposés like this. Like, subscribe, and check out our last episode on Robert Blake, the child star whose final act was a murder trial. And tell me, should we do Ronald Reagan next?